Hey guys, it's Adi from Lean Academy, and I wanted to make this video real quick about how I lost 80 pounds with intermittent fasting and why I think it's one of the best strategies for weight loss or fat loss. Weight loss is a very bad term to use. You should use the word fat loss. Now, let me explain first of all. What is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting is not fasting. People have done fasting. Every culture in the world has promoted fasting for thousands of years. It's nothing new. Like literally go to any culture, everybody promoted fasting. Fasting is one of the most healthy things you can do for your body. There's a lot of science supporting that. Lot of science. What it does is, if you are, let's say, there's a different protocols of fasting. First of all, right, people do it differently. uh, People sometimes they fast 16 hours a day and eat 8 hours a day. Some people do a warrior kind of diet, right, which is 20 hours fasting and just eating for 4 hours, right? um, and then something is one meal a day. People do alternate day fasting. You can make up your own fasting schedule, that's fine. But the way I did it was very simple. The way I did it was, first thing you have to make sure is you have to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight, period, right? We know that. Now, choose a fasting method that puts you into the most enjoyable way in deficit. Like, what I mean by that is, let's say if my total calories to maintain my weight every day is 2700 and I want to lose a pound a week, I'm eating 500 less calories every week, every day, right? So 7 times 5, 7 days a week, that's 3500 calories. So I'm losing that's equal to 1 pound a week, right? Now we know this math. So let's say if I have to lose 3500 like a 1 pound a week, and I can eat 2700 is my maintenance, so I'll eat 500 less, right? So that's 2200 calories a day. If I eat in the morning, like, because I have a huge appetite, if I eat, let's say, a big breakfast of 500 700 calories in the morning, then I don't have much calories left at the night, and I'm a guy who's very social. Like, I go without friends, with party and a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff in the night, right? So every time I start eating breakfast, I eat at the lunch, my like I was messing up, because I didn't have anything left, and it was a game of the willpower. And willpower is quantitative. Anything that's quantitative comes to an end, right? Because motivation will not last, discipline will last. So what I did was, in intermittent fasting, was I skipped breakfast. Technically, you cannot skip breakfast, because when your first meal of the day is when you break your fast, that's break fast. So what I do is I push my meal. I push my meal as late as I can. Like, what, today it's around 6:35, right? And I'm gonna go to gym. I'm just gonna have like a really small snack, because throughout the day I was just drinking coffee, right? Black coffee, no calories. So I have 20. Let's say if I want to lose weight today, right now I'm bulking, but I'm just saying, if I have to lose weight and I'm 2200 calories, right? I have left. It's so much fun. Like, if I sleep at 12, I have so much food. I can go out right now, party with my friends. I can still eat at restaurant and still lose weight effortlessly. That's amazing. That's what it becomes a lifestyle. That's why I like intermittent fasting. I think a lot of people who are youth like us, it's very beneficial for them, because they don't have fixed schedule. You're working at your own time, and it's just, you can manipulate your calories the way you want it to be, right? Not just follow that dogmatic approach of having like 3 square meals a day, or having like 5 small meals a day. And that is where people fail, I guess. So let's say if I know I have to wake up early tomorrow and I'm going to sleep at like 9 or 10 p.m., well, sure, then I can start eating at 2 or 3 p.m. in the day, right? But right now I know that I'm going out. So what's going to happen? I can eat 100 200 calories. I'll just eat like a protein bar, or like two bananas, something, like not more than 500 calories, around 500 calories. And then after gym at night, when I go outside, I have 1500 calories left, guys, or 1700. There's a lot of things I can eat with that food. I can go out and eat as much as I want. You know what I'm saying? I can eat a whole, like a medium pizza, and still lose weight. So that's what I'm saying, guys. And I'm not promoting that you eat pizzas and burgers. And what I'm saying is, this can be done if it supports your lifestyle. I feel this is personally the best way, because the most people fail their diet is because they are not adherent, right? Adherence is the number one key to diet. The number one key. If you cannot stick to a diet, you're gonna fail, right? For people who have like the fixed lifestyle, or I'm working at 9, coming back home at 5, this, if lifestyle is fixed, then for sure follow like breakfast, dinner, lunch, and dinner. By the way, guys, eating 3 meals of 700 calories each and making 2100 calories, or eating one meal of 2100 calories. In research, we know it has no significant difference in your body composition. You will look exactly the same if your training is the same, of course, right? So the food quantity is the number one thing that matters, not food quality. And this is where people are brainwashed. Not food quality, not food timing. Food timing is the least thing that matters. Meal timing and meal frequency is the one of the, like, that doesn't even matter. Meal timing and meal frequency does not matter for body composition. I'm using the word body composition. For building muscle and losing fat, it does not matter. It matters if you're an athlete and you have a game in the morning, then of course you want to eat before you go to, because you want glycogen in your muscle before you go and play. But for building muscle and losing fat, for aesthetics, it literally has no purpose. Meal timing and meal frequency, like how frequent should you eat and what is quality of a meal. Of course, you want it to be whole food, right? Majority of your diet. But even if you eat, let's say, raw foods, rice, chicken, broccoli, and walnuts and peat, like all those things, you can still gain weight if it's in surplus. I can eat pizza and burger if, as long as it's in deficit, I'll still lose weight, right? And intermittent fasting allows me to do that. What I like is not that dogmatic approach, even intermittent fasting, where you are like fixed on the time, I'm fasting 16 hours, I gotta start eating. No, I fast as I am free throughout the day. I don't think about food anymore. I wake up, I drink coffee, I go to work, whatever, right? If I feel hungry at 2 p.m., then I might eat a meal, might eat a snack. If sometimes I'm busy throughout the day, I might just eat like 100-calorie snack here and there and just eat 500 calories and save a huge meal at night. Like, think about, if I'm eating a huge meal at 10 p.m. of like at 10 at night or 11 at night of 1700 calories, I wouldn't need to eat. I would not have any more cravings at night. 11 p.m. I eat a huge meal. My stomach is full for next 2-3 hours. And it's so much easy to lose weight. And this is the method you can follow week after week after week without really struggling. Because ask anybody who ever failed on a diet, when was the time they cheat? They will say night. Literally. Because they are strict. In the morning they ate pizza. In the morning they ate like a oatmeal or protein powder with everything. They ate salad in the lunch and everything, They ate a snack properly and they stop eating after 7 p.m. What happened now? They don't have any calories left and they get craving. How many days are you gonna, because let's say if you're at 20% body fat, you want to get down to single digit body fat, you have to be in a calorie deficit for extended period of time. Being in deficit for one day is not going to do the job. You might have to be for 6 weeks, 16 weeks, or 20 weeks, depending on how much fat you have to lose. So if you have to be of that extended period of time on calorie deficit, then willpower, as I said, is very quantitative, and anything that you can measure comes to an end. So does motivation. So you are going to give up one of the days. Maybe you're out with friends sometimes at 11 p.m. at night and they're eating. You will eat. You went out of off diet. But with me, it never happens. Like, I went party with all my friends and they're like, dude, you keep getting leaner and leaner. I'm like, yeah, and you eat everything. I'm like, no, I still count my calories. The only reason I keep getting lean is I don't eat in morning. I don't eat till lunch. The only time eating is when I'm outside at night. But I'm eating still the same amount of calories. Right? A lifestyle factor is very important, bro. And that's why I think intermittent fasting is very beneficial for body composition. And apart from that, I honestly believe intermittent fasting is a very good thing to recomp your body. Like, because you're fasting for 20 hours, sometimes I fast sometimes 20 hours. Minimum I fast is 16 to 18 hours. Sometimes I fast like one meal a day, that's it. But I eat all my macros in that meal. If I have to eat 160 grams of protein, 200 grams of carbs, or 50 grams of fat, I'm eating in that one huge meal. And that is so satisfying. I can eat a huge meal and like really be satisfied. And I don't feel like I'm in diet. So yeah, what I was saying was, the best way to do intermittent fasting is not to have a fixed schedule of fasting. Just fast as long as you can every day, and then start eating very light. It's a very different approach to what people teach in most gyms and most nutrition and most dietitians teach you. Is like, start heavy and light up. We are in 2020. Science doesn't agree with that. Science, I mean, of course, if you're still eating in deficit, you're still going to lose weight even that way. Your weight loss will still be the same. But what I feel is, most of the scientific research do not consider adherence the factor in it. If that makes sense, right? Like, yes, if you eat that diet, but can you continue doing that for next 60 days, next 90 days, for 3 months? because that's the amount you would need, right? To ensure to hit your goals. Can you do that? No, right? If that makes sense. The only way you have to find, the only way you can do that is if you start eating in the evening and night. Because I think most people, not most, everybody fail their diet in the evenings and night. That's when they fuck up. That's the only time. And I eat like a king at night. Yeah, so guys, that's it. And if you like the content, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Um, and if you have any questions finding out with I do coaching services. If you have any problems figuring out your macros, your workout programs, have to actually combine everything together, my email is in the description below. Send me an email and I'll help you guys. Thank you guys. Take care.